Hey, my name is Malik, and I'm a big backaholic, which means I overly enjoy good food and good liquor. And this is the Cup Chronicles. Check it out. Yeah, thanks again for tuning in, family. Remember, like don't cost you nothing. I'm trying to aggressively bully this algorithm. So please smash that like button, subscribe, and share this content. Thank you. Alright, getting back into it. Oh yeah, before I get into it, this episode is still brought to you by Ounces Luxury Apparel. Tap in with me. And that's at Ounces 36, Ounces Luxury Apparel 36 on Instagram, y'all tap in. But anyway, let me get back to part 2 of when the homeless dude taught me how to fish. Now basically, fishing ain't nothing but trying to bump something on the dating site. And keep in mind, it's like 2013, so dating sites was fairly new. So man, my big homie here, my little partner, my little acquaintance, that my little homeless buddy that was, that was real. He was real. For him to been homeless, he had it going on. He was decent, man. He had his own little bread. He had a car. Hey, man, it's crazy to see that somebody homeless with a vehicle. Cause man, I'ma just sleep in my motherfucking vehicle, bro. But that's a different story. And not homeless, unhoused. So yeah. I'm finna come back into part 2 on how this unhoused dude taught me how to fish. So yeah, basically the dude gave me a Obama phone. Well, no, somebody else gave me an Obama phone, but this dude gave me an Android phone that had a camera. They had a camera on it, and he showed me how to retrieve my pictures from back when MySpace and shit was cracking, and Facebook, but I ain't really had too much going on Facebook. So boom, I really was starting from the ground up, just like how I'm starting up on YouTube, man. I get in the game late with technology. I'm a dinosaur when it comes to this technology, this technical stuff. I'm like a dinosaur, but I'm learning. Gotta jump on the wave. So, man, I put together a couple of little pictures, a couple of thirst traps, because I'm taking off my shirt, I'm showing them guns, and you know what I'm saying. I can't buy you a ham sandwich though, but hey, I got some conversation for you if you stick around long enough. So anyway, this first thing I meet, man, she was decent. She was decent to the point, man. She was big as hell, she had a car, just like I like them. But man, I could tell Shorty was kind of, she's very judgmental, you know what I'm saying? So this is why most guys don't be that honest when they down on the floor, when they on the bottom. See, women, in my experience, I'm gonna speak on my experience. In my experience, women want somebody to keep it real. But when you keep it real, shit, that's they cue to run for the border, you know what I'm saying? So man, you know what I'm saying? I met this girl at the library, you know what I'm saying? I told her I'm gonna meet at the library, and then cause that's the thing about Springfield, everything was like downtown, and that's cool with me, cause I ain't know how to catch no buses out there. I really didn't even want to get on the bus, cause the bus used to take your ass, man, they bus system was retarded they bus system was crazy down there, for real, man. It took me about 2 months to learn a bus system, and then when I finally did learn a bus system, I didn't have a need for the bus no more. I bumped me somebody that had a car, then I bought my own car. Excuse me. I'm still working on that personal shot of vodka. And chasing it with a. That's why they use the Cut Chronicles. You know, I ain't seen a check from them yet, so that's why they just the Cut Chronicles. Cause cut can be anything. Cut it out. But anyway, well yeah, man. So with my first date, right? My first date was Shorty was she said she was in school. She was decent. She was early 20s, you know what I'm saying? At that time, I'm late 30s, you know what I'm saying? So boom. We chopped it up in the library, and back then, if you was unhoused back then in Sangamon County, man, a library card was lit, because man, that's the way if you stand in a shelter or one of them facilities and you need Wi-Fi, you know, that's the way to get around to getting free Wi-Fi and having access to a computer. So shout out to the state of Illinois for providing those resources at libraries. Even though it was a meeting ground for me, it was a meeting greet for me. You know, the chick thought I was smart. I mean, well, assumed I was smart, but I was cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm decent, and yeah, that was a good way to meet somebody. You know, and it was a good meetup. You know what I'm saying? We go to the library, we check out a book, we converse, and you know, that's like an icebreaker. Then, you know, there's cameras everywhere. So if you somebody that's leery on dating, that's a good half of a first date. You know, back then it was, because I don't know what the dating scene look like now. You know, I ain't no single guy no more. So back then, that was a great place to explore the possibilities if you're trying to meet somebody. Now, and you can get a lot taken care of at a library. So boom, we meet at the library. Conversations going well, it's cool. So she like you know, she was digging the conversation. We was hitting it off, and all in my mind like, yeah, man, oh man, it's decent. But I'm thinking in my mind, she talking about she a full-time student. So you know, I'm thinking with this head. I ain't thinking with this head. You know what I'm saying? So everybody I know that's in school is broke. You know. So man, that's cool. You in school, so I'm just looking at it like one thing. I'm gonna do my thing and I'm gonna move around, you know. But it didn't even get to that because Shorty kind of shot me. Okay, let me get to that. So man, we went to a little bar downtown. We went to a little bar downtown Springfield. I forgot the name of it, but it was a little sports bar. So man, before now keep in mind, I've been having this same $200 that I came home with for about 3 weeks now. I'm talking about I ain't spending shit. I'm eating whatever the shelter provide me, and whatever, like I was doing little odds and ends job for the church. While I was volunteering, they'll hit me with a couple dollars like a tip, or they'll buy me something to eat. Man, FYI, if you ever unhoused, man, get out the inner city, man. Go somewhere where the pickings is slim, man, because people are a little bit more compassionate in smaller communities. Man, the big cities, man, they will walk right over your poor ass, man, and not give you two shits They wouldn't even care. Just like when it started getting, now I got out in November 1st, 2013. That's when I came home. I mean, that's when I regained my freedom, November 1st, 2013. And man, I love my homies. I don't hold it against them, but maybe they didn't have it like that. But man, I couldn't get a slug from nobody, man. And I'm gonna keep it real. I couldn't get a fucking slug from nobody. You know what I'm saying? People, man, you know, I don't bring it up, but I'm bringing it up to y'all because y'all don't know me. But yeah, man. Oh, rest in peace, my brother Beasky. Beasky sent me a couple of $100, man. Brandon Bill, rest in peace, Beasky. I raised that little nigga. Now, he had some other stuff going on where he was in Atlanta. But fam shot me a couple of $100. I was able to give me an outfit from Burlington, and I was able to give me a real iPhone. I got my first iPhone because of my brother Beasky, man. Rest in peace, Beasky, man. Hold on. Oh, man. Yeah, man, I lost Broski, man. But yeah, man, I'm sorry. Pardon me, man. Pardon the body. But yeah, Beasky, man, he was a good one, man. He was a real one. And yeah, he sent me a couple $100. And shout out to my brother Tone. That's my brother from another down there in Nashville. He the one got the Lamb of God clothing. He dropped a lot of jewels on me. He sent me a couple $1 while I was in there, and he sent me, and keep in mind, Tone wasn't no hustler. Tone was a 9-to-5 type of dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Tone was a 9-to-5 type of dude. And he reached for me, and he told me, if I get to Nashville, I got a place for you, bro. I think it's good that I didn't go to Nashville, because I would have reverted back to my old ways. And man, when you on this path of rehabilitation, man, you do not want to revert back to what got you in the predicament that you had to lose your freedom or do something that would have been detrimental to your livelihood. So I declined my brother Tone's offer to come down there and stay with him. And man, I know I'd have been great down there. But Nashville, too close to Memphis, man. And my brother knew some players down there that I was in tune with before I got knocked. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's a blessing to be able to, man, it's a blessing to get somebody to just offer and extend a helping hand to you. But I declined because I was scared. I was scared to go down there because I know me. You know what I'm saying, man? When you ain't got nothing, man, it's a different type of dog and it's a different type of animal when you don't have nothing. I'm talking about when you, so me even being in a shelter, bro, in a homeless shelter, shout out to the Salvation Army, man. They did a lot of good. They did a lot of good for me, bro. They gave me, you get one hot and a cot in the Salvation Army. And you gotta do chores. You gotta earn your keep in the Salvation Army. But they will put your bread up. They will help you get a job. They even hold your link card. You know what I'm saying? I get into that. I had a link card when I got out. I ain't get that till down the line. Because, man, I thought it was so hard to do things without having an address. So, I worked my number. It was ways around it. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy, right, is when you sit down in a homeless shelter and you talking to a counselor, the first thing they ask you is how many times you been unhoused. I'm like, what? Motherfucker, one. And she like, sir, I'm saying, Mr. Malik. I said, man, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this is the first time for me. And this is going to be the last time for me, but I said, so it be really people in here that be repeat on this too? She's like, man, you'll be surprised, man. There's people that, man, this is a way of life for them. You know what I'm saying? They tried, and the recidivism rate, you know what I'm saying, where they going in and out. He like, man, just like it's like that in prison. They say, man, it's people that's like that being homeless, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't never judge, man, because, man, I done worked the steps, I done worked with the programs, and man, I know. And for somebody to recognize what people are going through, man, a lot of people struggle with addictions and mental illness. So you gotta have some empathy and some sympathy, man. You know what I'm saying? But you have to do what you need to do to excel. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you. But you got a better chance of making it just by putting yourself in a smaller setting. You know what I'm saying? People outside inner cities got a lot more compassion than they have in the big city, man, because everybody looking at it like it's a scam and it's a game, and the city moving fast. Like, man, you dealing with fast women, fast lifestyle, fast men, you know what I'm saying? Worldly motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like, people still have core values outside these cities, and I'm talking about St. Louis, I'm talking about Chicago, you know what I'm saying? So, if you one of them people that's coming home, you got a better chance of making it instead of depending on your little support system. Because like I said, I wanted the guys, they know who they are. I wanted them to reach for me and tell me, man, you can sleep here and you can sleep there. Like I let y'all do, but y'all didn't. And this what made me hate this song some type of way. Man, my boy, when I was venting to him about, man, I ain't got shit, bro. I'm fucked up. Nigga, I'm in a shelter. Man, he like, man, folks, you feel some type of, man, it's like he couldn't wait to use that slogan on me. You feel some type of way. Bitch, what you mean? Pardon the body, man, but man, dude, nigga, you got something that you can give me, bro. So cool out. But he was right. Don't nobody owe me nothing. Because if you do something to somebody, and if you give somebody something, you're supposed to do it out the kindness of your heart. You ain't supposed to have an ulterior motive. And I had to learn that, and that's what makes me more humble, and that's what makes me more humbling to the situation that I was in. You know, so I'm sorry, I veered. I pulled a recap on the first date. Man, the first date wasn't all that interesting, man. Shorty looked dusty at. Like, yeah, she was cold on the surface, but man, when I told Shorty, like, man, look, man, you know, I don't have it like that. So I'm like, man, Shorty, this is a meet and greet. This ain't even no date. This is a meet and greet. We met at the library. Now you want to go have a cocktail. I tell you instantly, I don't drink. You feel me? So you could have said, okay, let's go to a Starbucks or a coffee house. You know what I'm saying? Donut shop. Man, you want me to go to a bar with you. You feel me? So, man, no more to that story is, people don't give a fuck about your sobriety, man. So if you working on something, everybody else around you ain't working on nothing. And remember that. You know what I'm saying? Just because you work in a program and you in a program, that don't mean nothing to nobody else, bro. That's you. You fucked up. You. you are the one with the problem. They don't have no problem. They maintain it. You feel me? Them other people are maintaining, bro. So you are the problem. And don't put your problems on nobody else. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I ain't care about dating. I wanted some ass, but man, they was telling us so much shit and what you call that? It's when you finna come home. I'm gonna get back to that. But when you finna come home, they give you this whole you start taking classes. You preparing to re-enter into society. So man, they gonna give you a whole spiel about how many diseases are out there. Why it's not to mess with the people you used to be with. Because if you've been gone for a long amount of time, let's be honest, bro. Who out here is celibate? Who you know that's celibate? Nobody. You feel me? So you forced to be celibate. You know what I'm saying? So man, you gotta look at it like this. Life goes on when you enter that penitentiary. That's why I said, whatever you doing to break the law, make ends meet, is not worth it. It ain't worth it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because man, you can be messed up today out here financially, and man, something's gonna come along that you'll get back on your feet, man. Man, crime is always the last solution in my book. That's me. A lot of y'all, and I'm not lucky like y'all. Every time I did something, I have a run, but I get bumped. So, criminology, that shit ain't for me. Now, it might work for you. You might be lucky. You might be able to excel and soar in the underworld. Man, listen, man. They got some technology out here for you to deter crime. So I be just thinking like either they allowing y'all to do what y'all do, or you working. And there's a lot of people out here working, believe it or not. That ain't my business, but you know, if he know, they know. You feel me? So it's like, come on, man, you gotta use this, man. You know what I'm saying? These people know what's going on, bro. But man, more power to you. That ain't what I'm here for. I can deter people that want to be deterred, but at the end of the day, life is for learning. I bumped my head a lot of times, man. I bumped my head a lot of times. Excuse me for veering and not being on topic. Yeah, shorty, I tell her in the gate, hey man, listen, I only got a couple of dollars, man. I ain't even want to meet in no bar. You know what I'm saying? I got a link card. We could have bought some food from Country Market and I could have heated it up in the microwave if your stinking ass is hungry. And I don't drink, so I'm not finna pay for your troubles. So yeah, man, shorty, she just get to trying to fake go off on me. Well, man, why you broke? You ain't got it like that, man. I'm like, no, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't have it like that. You know what I'm saying? And man, basically, you out of my league. So I made a conscious decision to end the date because she ordered some food. She ordered some wings. She ordered about 5 mixed drinks. And I ain't ordered nothing, bro. I ate my little I ate before I got up with her. So, you know, man, when the waiter came and say, man, what you need? I'm like, I'm cool for right now, but she can go ahead and order or whatever. And while she was ordering, I broke it down to her. As soon as the waiter left, I said, hey, Mom, hey, I'm in a messed up situation. I'm not from here. And I don't have it like that. Oh, y'all understand? And this bitch just knocking them back. She eating her wing. I didn't touch nothing, bro. I ain't eat a carrot off the plate. I told she had some hot wings. Man, I ain't eat nothing off that plate. That's all you, baby girl. And if they roll the tape back, they gonna see that. That was all you. I still got this hot $200 in my pocket, and you ain't, man, I see what you on. You's a user. You a student and you a user. So boom, I let her get off. And I told her that I ain't order nothing. And you let me know you ain't even for me. This is what you do. You a serial dater. You just want to eat, you hungry motherfucker. Man, look. So what you saying, you ain't gonna pay for my meal? Man, no, I explained that to you earlier. Sure, I told you I'm messed up. But it's cool though. And when I told her it was cool, cause I'm thinking, like, nah, this shit ain't gonna go like I wanted to go. I said, man, I gotta use the bathroom. I went to use the bathroom and went to the fucking exit, man. I'm gonna get back to y'all on that, but I was out of there. If you like this content, man, please like, subscribe, and share. Remember, it don't cost you nothing to mash that like button. I'm Malik on Business on all platforms. I'm Malik Streets 24 on Instagram. Y'all be safe. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.